Morning campers. It appears that I've done 2 days worth of filming various bits and pieces, and I've either lost the audio or there was no audio. So I'm going to try and, with my lack of experience, to try and cut those bits in to make it look like a constant thing. Right, I'll give you a brief update now. I've got some audio. We've been here on this site for 4 winters. This year it's probably been the worst weather we've ever had. It's been very wet January, lot of rain, lots of snow, lots of ice, as most of the country. I mean, we get a bit more here because we're so coastal. On top of the ice and snow and rain, we had easterlies blowing in for about 2 weeks, -10s, -11s. So it's been pretty harsh. It's devastated the place really, so it's like apocalypse out there. We've been cleaning up, and just after the wind we had a lot of sand and soil blown over from the field, so the whole place is filthy and covered in mud and crap. So we've been tidying up and clearing up, and it's just made the fact that I've got no indoor working space, it's made it a little bit more of a priority really. Everything you do here, it's lovely when the sun's shining and you can do a lot of stuff outside, but the lack of workshop has just been, it's been disabling for me. I haven't been able to get out or do anything. So we've been clearing the area. Hopefully I've got some usable footage of that. There was I had a tool shed, which is like a little horse box, which has been perfect for storing stuff in, but obviously can't work in there. So we've moved that, and we've made a bit of an effort and started putting the framework up. If I've got enough footage, enough time on the camera, I'll take you outside and give you an update of what we've been doing. Yeah, I'm going to try and just do step-by-step videos as we're going, so you can kind of see the build progressing as we're going. And yeah, let's have a little look outside, and it'll probably be a little bit more obvious to people, and hopefully the audio will stick to this one. It's a real arse, this technology thing. Right, early morning, so light's not fantastic, but just give you an idea of the sort of this is a week or so after the weather, so we've got a lot of mud and stuff has come up the front, blown up the front of the place, and this is after clearing up. This has been quite it's quite horrific out here. So screens down, which we're now repairing. If you look over here, this wave at the front here is basically where the snow had got to, so there's a snow drift coming up here and all the mud and stuff, and in there it's been horrendous. Anyway, the shed we're building, or workshop we're building, is in this space here, so I think it works out about 20 by 18, something like that. We've just done these fencing panels, so because obviously once the shed's up there we ain't going to be able to get to that. And coincidentally, it's worked out, well, sort of worked out quite nicely, although the weather's prevented us a lot. We've a friend of mine was he's had to move his business, and he runs a wood yard, so we've had the opportunity to get hold of a lot of wood, some of which is about as good as that. So some of it is just firewood, which is still beneficial to me, but there's a lot to do. Some wood there. There's a lot of very useful timber. But it all adds to the aesthetics of everything, just because we've just got wood everywhere now, piles and piles and piles of it all over the place. We've started getting through it. There's probably about half. There's a load over there as well, half the amount. Anyway, yesterday, I'm sure I have got some footage of it, we put the framework up, or the front framework. Me being me, we had a little bit of messing around trying to get posts in and all the rest of it. I suppose I was being a bit lazy. This post and that post, which were laid on the ground here, and they're very, very, very heavy, so I thought we'll use them because it's save us humping them about. They're both green heart, these end ones. For anyone who knows anything about wood, green heart's the centre of the oak tree. It's like concrete. You can't cut it with a chainsaw, you can't put a nail in it, you can't put a screw in it. I mean, it's absolutely solid. So we had a hell of a job getting the fixing in, snapping bolts off, etc, etc. So we managed yesterday to get that wall plate in, and the top plate. Obviously them posts are going to be cut off at that height, and that's the height. It's about nearly 8 foot at the front, and that'll be sloping down towards the fence. If I show you this, the profile of the dog kennel, it'll be about the same as that, like a big wedge of cheese. So there, and it'll be about the same there. Should be big enough for me to work in, and maybe do a carport down that end, just to get, in case we need to do anything in the dry with the cars. All depends on materials. I've got a load of slates here for the roof, but whether I've got enough to do the whole roof, I'm not sure. So we're just gonna do what we can with the materials we've got, and then see where we get to. So this floor I'm going to do with pallets, and then I think I've got enough flooring to do tongue groove flooring over the top, which will be nice. We're going to have wood panelling around these two sides and this side, made from the doors, because I've got a whole pack of these doors laid about. So they're going to come in across the front here, and I'm going to try and do videos, updated videos as we're going, so we can just sort of keep the progress. This is what we have been working out of, dun, 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 which has been awesome little thing. But as you can see, there's not a lot of room in there to do anything. Barely enough room to stand up, really. So this is all going to go. We're going to have nice neat racks, nice materials everywhere that we need, so if we do need to work, and we've had the weather we've just had, we can get in there and get some stuff done. Alright, hopefully we got some audio there, and I will try and keep you updated as we're going. Okay, cool, thank you.